The lamps had frosted glass shades etched in Art Nouveau style. "I see you've given me a decent cabin for a change," Gallagher said. "Plenty of room. We're barely more than half full. Quite a few cancellations in the past few days." Hamilton reached inside his uniform jacket and pulled out a sheet of folded newspaper. "I assume you'll have seen this?" He pointed to 2 items in the right-hand column of the page. The first was the official notice of sailings by Cunard Lines, Europe via Liverpool, Lusitania, fastest and largest steamer now in Atlantic service, Saturday, May 1st, 10 a.m. Below this, outlined in black like a death notice, was a short proclamation. Notice: travellers intending to embark on the Atlantic voyage are reminded that a state of war exists between Germany and her allies, and Great Britain and her allies, that the zone of war includes the waters adjacent to the British Isles, that in accordance with formal notice given by the Imperial German government, vessels flying the flag of Great Britain, or any of her allies, are liable to destruction in those waters, and that travellers sailing in the war zone on the ships of Great Britain or her allies do so at their own risk. Imperial German Embassy, Washington, D.C., 22nd of April, 1915. Gallagher nodded. "Captain Turner told me. He said some of the passengers are receiving telegrams, too, warning them not to sail. What's Bowler Bill doing here anyway? I thought Dow was captain, and Turner had the Transylvania." "Didn't you hear? On the last voyage eastbound, we had a warning there were U-boats operating in the war zone. Dow decided to fly the Stars and Stripes to pass us off as a neutral. We got through safely, but the American embassy raised merry hell about it. The Foreign Office leaned on the directors at Cunard, and they fired Dow and put Bowler Bill Turner in command." Hamilton paused for a moment. "You'll see a lot of changes on Big Lucy," he said. "Not all of them good." "What do you mean?" "The crew, for a start. The best seamen have all gone to the Royal Navy, and the replacements we've had so far are pretty green. Dow tried to train them up, but he didn't get very far, and Turner has only been on board for a couple of weeks. Doc Rawlings has been called up too." "Sorry to hear it." Rawlings had been the Lusitania's doctor when Gallagher had served on board the ship. He was competent and clever. "We have Doc Whiting now, but it isn't the same," Hamilton said. "We've also shut down one boiler room to conserve coal, so our top speed isn't much above 20 knots, and we've taken out some of the third-class accommodation on the lower deck and turned it into a cargo space. There's plenty of empty cabins, but at least the hold is full." "Oh, what are we carrying?" "Foodstuffs mostly, cheese, bacon, lard, tinned meat. They're running short of food at home." Gallagher nodded. "There were queues outside the shops when I left London. What about the passengers?" "A cut below the usual. There's a few rotten apples, I'll be bound." "I suspect you may be right. Where is Harry Chalfont's cabin?" The purser's eyebrows rose. "I was told you were travelling together, so I've put him in B37. That's directly across from you. Am I allowed to ask what's going on?" Gallagher smiled a little. Hamilton was an old friend, and they had been through a great deal together. "I'm under orders to bring him home," Gallagher said. "Aye, you're his escort. I thought as much. What is he supposed to have done?" "We don't know. Yet." "Fair enough." Hamilton looked at him closely. "And how are you doing, son?" "About the same as usual. No better, no worse." "If you say so. There's some lines on your face that weren't there before." Gallagher smiled again. "I could say the same for you. It's the times we live in. All right, let me know if there's anything you need." After the purser departed, Gallagher opened his bag and began to unpack. It did not take long. Years of service, first with the Royal Marines and then with the special branch of the Metropolitan Police, had taught him to travel light. A few suits of clothes, a travel kit with razor, soap, hairbrush, and other necessities, a Webley Mark IV service revolver, and a waxed paper box of cartridges bearing the broad arrow mark of the Royal Arsenal. A dog-eared copy of Baudelaire's Les Fleurs du Mal, with an inscription inside the front cover.